Do you want to know how to play the guitar like this? Well, there's one technique that makes that arrangement sound real groovy, and it's called the slap and flick, which is basically when I take my thumb and slap the guitar strings to make a percussive snare sound, while also flicking my fingers out at the same time to hit a single note or a chord. Now, the way that we play a slap and flick, first we need to just understand how to do a slap itself. Just like a regular, right? Just a regular old slap. The key to a slap like this is going to be in this motion. In moving like the forearm wrist like this. Like if you go like, that motion, right? And having the thumb come down directly fast onto the 6th string, maybe the 6th and 5th string, just right in this area, right? The higher you lift off, the louder it'll be. Obviously, the harder you throw it down to, the louder it'll be. But the big thing that's going to contribute to volume is just how high off the guitar you get before you throw it down like that. One of the nice things about this twisting motion with the thumb, instead of bringing the whole hand up and smacking down on the strings, is that if we go like this and throw our hands down on the strings, all the strings are going to be muted, right? So if I wanted to play a melody, now that melody note is kind of muted with my percussive hit. But if I do a slap like this, right, I can have melody notes ring out while I'm doing my slap. So I can have percussion and melody at the same time. Another really cool reason we want to do this is because notice how my fingers, when I do this slapping motion, my fingers are still in the area that I want them to be for the finger picking to happen, right? But if I go like this, like it's like I'm lifting up my hand, I bring my fingers down, and now my fingers are just kind of disoriented, right? They don't know exactly where they should be. I gotta find my footing again and find the strings again in my right hand, right? Small detail, but when you're playing at a really advanced level and like you're really ripping fast fingerstyle stuff, little details like that matter a whole lot more. So it's just a really great technique for everything all around. That's why we want, so just to summarize, we want this motion, right? Keeping that hand like right here, that motion, thumb comes down, hits the 6th string, 5th string, primarily. Higher you get, the louder you get. But also too, if you wanted to like mute more strings intentionally, you could move it down. But as a, just as a baseline, we just want to hit right there, like that. All right, now the second half of this is going to be our flick, right? Because it's the slap and flick. Now, everything about the slap stays exactly the same, right? Everything about the slap stays exactly the same. When we do the flick now, all we want to do is keep these fingers, right? Like that, like a little claw like that, right? First, just keep the fingers like that. Then what we want to do is understand that the way we do our flick is we shoot out the fingers, boom, boom, right at the same time as my slap. Like in slow motion, it looks like that, right? You can sometimes do it with more than one finger. Like you can do it with these 3 fingers, ring, middle, pointer. You can just do it with the middle. You can just do it with the pointer. Like you'll hear John Mayer do this a lot, right? Like in Stop This Train. That's just the pointer finger doing it. And you see how there's that slap? And then this finger's flicking out like that. It stays kind of hooked though. It's just that. It doesn't usually fully go all the way out because then you'll hit a lot of strings. But maybe that's what you want to do. If you want to hit a lot of strings, you can extend it all the way out. But typically, we just want to keep this locked in. Twist, boom, right? What I see a lot is people will get the flick sounding good and they'll forget to get a lot of height off of the fretboard with the thumb for the twist, so the slap won't sound as loud. Make sure like we're still doing this twist all the time. So in this arrangement, when I'm playing this, I'm mostly doing my middle finger in the flick and the pointer finger in the flick. So what you can do is just take any chord. It doesn't even have to be this. It can be like an open E minor chord, like a really simple chord. and practice with, like, let's say your pointer finger, right? Doing a slap and flick where you hit all the strings. That won't be like too hard. Then aim for like just the third string. Just the second string. Just the first string, right? Oh, and this is another little trick too. If you want to have a real precise aim and only hit one particular string, you can use your thumb to mute other strings lower than it, right? Because remember what I said with the slap? If we only slap the 6th string and 5th string, right, all these strings will ring out, but we can strategically use that thumb to, boom, slap lower, and now look at all the strings that the thumb is muting, right? Like, there's so many times I might want to like if all I wanted to do was hit just the open first string, my flick actually hit a lot of strings there. It hit more than just the first string, but my thumb here, boom, it's covering all of the strings except for that first string. So that's a really good way too. You can use your thumb to mute strings you don't want to have ring out for more accuracy as well.